Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ciara, and please do remember, if you do not like what I say, how I say it, or why I say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so we are here again with the final part in my 7 colored theme chakra video. Of course, for this one, the theme color I went with was white and like rainbow to represent the crown chakra. And so the crown chakra is, its meaning is 1,000-fold and has a lot to do with, enlightenment as like kind of the ultimate goal here. Enlightenment, self-realization, fulfillment, and the divine self. It is our connection to the divine. The crown chakra further expands the concepts introduced by working on the throat and third eye chakras, communication and interconnectedness with all things and all knowledge. So with it, it's like enhancing knowing, and it is that link to beyond just this kind of reality. It is like a portal. And so again, its meaning is 1,000-fold. Its location is the top crown of the head. Its symbol is a 1,000-petaled lotus flower. Its associated colors are violet, gold, and white. And its element is thought and cosmic energy. The ruling planet is Uranus. So when this chakra is well balanced, it is healthy, it is, at its correct speed, it is all about magnetic personality, achieves miracles in life, transcendent, at peace with self. When it's too open, it's spinning too fast. It has to do with psychotic or manic depressive, confused sexual expression, frustrated sense of unrealized power. When it's completely blocked, it is constantly exhausted, can't make decisions, no sense of belonging. So with this chakra, the goal is to expand consciousness. The life lesson is selflessness. The main issue is spirituality and selflessness. And so some good crystals to use in relations to the crown chakra are, of course, clear quartz, amethyst, diamond, white jade, white tourmaline, snowy quartz, and Herkimer diamond. So with that, that's just some basic stuff for you guys to understand and know about the crown chakra. Because again, these messages could be about your crown chakra, from your crown chakra, just what you need to know and kind of help with that, or just what you need to know in general. So with that said, of course, these are general messages, so not everything, not every card, not every message is going to resonate for you personally. So definitely take what does resonate and leave what doesn't. If you're attracted to more than one pile here, that is perfectly fine. Definitely go with that and select more than one pile, because your personal message that's going to resonate might be spread across more than one pile here. So with that said, let me go ahead and introduce you to the piles we have today. So for pile 1, we have this Spirit Aura Quartz sphere. For pile 2, we have a piece of optical calcite. And for pile 3, we have a piece of selenite. And for pile 4, we have a piece of howlite. So definitely take as much time as you need to meditate on these cards. Again, use your third eye, your crown chakra, connect to your guides, your angels, whatever it is that you need to do to tap into your intuition to find the right pile for you. If you need to use a pendulum, please do. Use your own body as a pendulum, all that jazz. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive into your messages. Right, for those of you who picked pile 1 with this Spirit Aura Quartz sphere, let's go ahead and jump into your cards here. So let's see. First card that we have here is the Enema. So instead of tarot, I was using the Lenormand oracle cards. So with the Enema being here, this is the woman. This is the aspect of your femininity. Whether you're male or female, we all embody and have within us masculine and feminine energy. So this is literally your Enema coming forward to tell you that you need to work with her more. You need to embody more of that divine feminine energy into your life. This could also be a sign that there is a significant woman in your life or coming into your life that is going to teach you something important. We also have here the card Dolphin. So with this particular one, let's see what its message is for you. This definitely feels like very playful energy. It's connected to water, so it's connected to your emotions. It feels like, you guys have a very unique aura about you, and there's a lot of energy that you pick up on. You could be very intuitive and sensitive. Yeah, innately intelligent, healer, light, and blessings. The gift of the dolphins are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts, so they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. So when it's in balance, you are an active healer, strong in spiritual practice. When it is out of balance, it underestimates own power. How to bring it into balance is through like-minded spirits. So you might be encountering somebody who's going to be very inspiring to you because you share like minds, and they're going to really teach you something important. For a crystal that you guys should use and work with, we have canvasite here. If I can get this the right way around. So canvasite, who needs it? Storytellers, soothsayers, healers, therapists, and psychics. So we're having this healer aspect coming up more than once now. So you guys, I do feel like you have this very strong and very large aura that is very good for healing and working with other people because you are empathetic. The danger of that, though, is that you can leave yourself too open to sort of spiritual and negative kind of attacks and attachments. So you need to know how to regularly cleanse yourself. So where to put this is wherever you translate inspiration into the written or spoken word. When to use it. When it's time to speak clearly and straight from the heart. When you want to get weird. Ask canvasite to make you a conduit for messages mysterious and ethereal. Expand your consciousness. This is all have to do with the crown chakra. I feel like the crown chakra for you guys can be a very, very strong chakra for you. Like you can really tap into that energy and sort of into the other side. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Jesus, you guys are really needing to work and heal, especially heal your divine feminine half, because this is coming up more than once here. So it's really important for you to really connect to this healing energy. A lot of you could also be very attracted to Arcturus, that kind of star system. Let's get a little bit more information on that. So let's see, deep cellular healing. You know, your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding and care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up with your body or your emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers and support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. The Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin, to have your cells return to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and contentness, to have a soothed nervous system and tranquil heart. So yeah, you guys really need to work on your healing and really work on your body. Do some detoxing, do some cleansing, change up your diet, really get grounded in your body again. So, and it's so crazy because again, this card is talking about vitality. You guys have heightened your vitality. Are you kidding me right now? Like, this is so crazy how synchronistic these cards are being right now, like straight up. So with this particular card, this is card 49. So it's actually the last or second to last card in this deck. So tap into the depths of your being and draw on your personal power. If you feel like your energy is low, infuse your mind with the warmth of sunlight and visualize this light bringing new energy into you. You have energetic reserves to draw on. Allow this energy boost to flow through you. Connect with others or do something you love to continue creating the change you need. Spend time with a friend, smile, laugh, and share human touch. So yeah, that was also something I was getting. So some of you need to definitely spend more time with some friends, with a loved one. Literally, some of you need to get, because with the dolphin, dolphins are kind of a very unique creature, especially on the sexual front, because they are an animal, I'm just going to say it, that has sex just for fun. Similar to, I guess you could say, humans in this way. So there could be kind of an element for some of you of connecting with that part of yourself as well. But again, my warning with that is you just don't go have casual sex with just anybody, because again, you have a very open aura that brings in, unwanted attachments as well. You have to be very wise about that, because just like if you have sex, you can get an STD. You can also get a spiritual STD from somebody else, because you're literally exchanging energy as well as, bodily fluids. Just gonna say it. Again, that's for a very small select few of you. Again, this is more about you connecting to your own body and drawing back up your energy. You really need to also get more sunlight. I feel like that's super important. You need to get out more in the sun, out in nature, to feel the air, to have a little bit more fun and enjoyment. So we also have, let's see if please don't let me butcher this, Brawin with forgiveness. So let's go ahead and see what her message is for you guys. So this is card a 7. So with her, sometimes life invites us into conditions that challenge us to the core. As the Celtic goddess Brawin forgave those who caused her own death by a broken heart, she asks you to set yourself free from the seeds of resentment that will surely choke the life out of your dreams. We are wounded by others and weave stories about our hearts and losses that live on in our hearts and minds. We come to distrust the potential of love and connection. No matter what your story or when it began, forgiveness is the key to freedom here. Forgiveness allows for mending and repair, opening the heart to give and receive. If you need to forgive yourself or others, now is the time to do it. Keep your heart open and you can begin again. Only beauty, freedom, and treasures are found in the spirit of forgiveness. The goddess Brawin is here to support you. So, again, you guys need to work on releasing some of the stuff you're holding on to the past. Maybe for some of you, this was a relationship with a female or a mother figure, something like that, that you need to just release and forgive. Oh, especially because we have here the mirror with who or what is triggering you. So there's definitely something going on here that is, you find very, that pushes your buttons in a certain way. And this is really what you need to work on forgiving and kind of releasing, is this particular energy of the mirror. It's like, anything can be a trigger for you. So it's like, it's pointing to your shadow and your light side, and how you need to integrate both of those parts of yourself. What goes, it goes around that, what's good and what's bad is important, and it affects you in different ways. And you have to understand why you feel the way you do, this card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you and what they could be mirroring back to you. When have you felt like this before? Could they be opportunities to heal something in you? Or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? So yeah, again, it's like, if there's somebody that triggers you, you have to look at that situation and kind of recognize that part of the reason why they trigger you is because there's something in them that you're seeing that's also in you, and you're uncomfortable with it. So you have to come to terms with this for sure. So next up, we have literally transform with all these butterflies here. So it's like, yeah, you're going to go through a major transformation through this forgiveness and healing work. All of this is to heal you, working on healing and transformation. Can you feel the importance of what is happening for you? You are in a phase where just about anything is possible. To achieve transformation, you must really think it is possible. Believe in yourself and your abilities is the key to creating the change being shown to you. You may have wanted a certain outcome, but not really believed it was possible. To achieve the desired changes in your health, be willing to make changes to your behaviors. You do some things out of habit, some because of the way you were taught, and others because they are easy. Try a new approach to create your change. If needed, get a buddy to do this with you. This could be anything from eating healthier to taking 10-minute walks or learning a new hobby. Reinforce the changes you are making in your life by enlisting the support of your family members or someone you know who will cheer you on. Repeat the much prized changes to form new positive habits. As you start having success, you will develop an unshakable conviction that you will get to where you want to be. A multitude of butterflies and fairies watch as a young woman prepares to release the butterflies in her dome. Butterflies must set aside everything they once knew to accept a new way of existing. They symbolize a readiness to let go and encounter transformation. The lightning striking the dome helps to clear the way any doubts or resistance to change. The fairies are a reminder of the magic and the support that is all around you. There is always hope for a brighter tomorrow. So, wow. Yeah, we also have the commitment card here. So this is, I definitely feel like this is making a stronger commitment to yourself now at this point, to this new growth and this healing process that you need to go through. And commitment to allowing at least one other person to help you in the process. You need to ask for help because you can't always do everything alone. Sometimes it does help you to have that support system of at least like one person to encourage you to continue on. However you find that person, whether they're online, if they're through a forum, if, you know, however, a physical person that you know, it's like these are important aspects. So also look at this beauty. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. So again, this is honoring and loving your own body and your own unique beauty. Everybody has beauty in them and outside of them. And it's important that you believe that you are beautiful and honor that. And it's going to show on the outside and people will take notice. It's also crazy here because we have friendship. Bring to me friendship true, sharing, laughter, understanding too. So yeah, I feel like there is a strong possibility that through this work, this healing work and this forgiveness, that there's going to be a new person presented to you, a very long lasting and supportive friendship that is of equal value. So we have our last card here, which is the, how do I say this? Shaktipat of Seahorse. I don't know if I said that right. You feel free to correct me. But with this card, this is card 31. These are very extensive cards, so I'm curious to see what it says. As you embrace your inner essence, you will be at peace with who you are, including your vulnerability, and no longer see the need to conform to social ideals, which have no true resonance for your heart. You are encouraged to trust your intuitive recognition of which environments and relationships harmonize well with you, supporting your spiritual growth and well-being on all levels. You have the innate capacity to manifest, relax, and you shall attract all you need. Exactly. So this is definitely a huge thing for you where it's like, yeah, you can attract what it is you want. And you're going to start to realize what it is you really need to help you in this healing process and the connections and the relationships and making a stronger commitment to making healthier choices for yourself, I feel like is the big part of here. So with that said, that is everything I'm seeing here in these cards. So if this resonated, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about it. Make sure to check out all the links down in the description if you'd like to help and support the channel or follow me over on Instagram. And if you'd ever like to book a private reading with me or me and my Pisces-Twin, that info will also be down in the description. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. For those of you who picked pile 2 with the optical calcite here, let's go ahead and jump into your cards here. So instead of the tarot, I use the Lenormand cards. And so for you, we have the tree. So this has a lot to do with your stability, with your own inner growth. It also is your connection to your family, your roots. This may even be indicating that there is going to be an expansion within your family lineage, within your tree. So maybe a new, like somebody else is going to come into your life or within your family and it's going to expand on this. So more family members, another, you know, group of people to join 2 families together is what I'm getting here as well. You need to be grounded, connecting to that earth energy, maybe even working with trees in meditation or, you know, finding a tree somewhere close by you that you feel connected with to help you stay grounded and to work with that energy. We also have for you guys the shark here. So let's go ahead and see what the shark has to tell you. Let's see. This is a water element, so it's going to have to do with your emotions, of course. And so with the shark, The shark is about directness, exposure, revealing the true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when the shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. So when this is in balance, it's about intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. When out of balance, sneaky, and destructive, how to bring into balance is through honesty. So you guys need to be way more honest about something. There's something that you're holding back, either when it comes to your true self, or something it is you want to do. You need to be more direct and just more honest about the situation. Communication is highly important because for your crystal here, we have lapis lazuli. So who needs it? Cat people, Leos, anyone who uses the phrase, in a past life, I'm totally convinced I was where to put it, as a spiritual armor that lets the world know when I walk into a room, it's customary for you all to bend the knee. When to use it? When your thoughts are not your friends. Call on lapis lazuli to help get you out of whatever your mind has gotten you into. Ascend your rightful throne. So exactly, this is you stepping up. Maybe even for some of you, this is being more direct about taking more of a leadership role within your family or your friend group or your work situation and being this strong pillar. So we also have, I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. I'm very curious about this card. So yeah, this is an interesting card. I really want to know what this is about. So I remember, there was a moment before you were born when you chose the conditions of the life you're living right now. When you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of your life. We live in a world of free will, and therefore these moments become our destiny only through saying yes. The fated life is the one we were born into. The destiny life is the one our soul chooses, and it takes courage and faith. If you pull this card, it's because you're likely now face to face with a choice to follow the destiny life over the fated life, to trust the path your soul is calling you toward, and to remember that this moment was prearranged on your life's timeline. You may find yourself at a crossroads, at a moment when you're being called to make a decision, to keep walking the perfectly laid out path before you or choose the one less traveled. You may be facing a change of career, a new relationship, a difficult decision, or something else that requires courage and faith. You're being invited to remember your soul's greater plan and to surrender to it. When you're confronted with a path that's undefined, it's normal for doubts to rear its head. In fact, this is a certain sign that you're facing your soul's greater plan. Every hero in his or her life journey comes eye to eye with doubt. The only way around it is through it. It's all part of a larger plan. What are you being called to do to surrender to your soul's path? So whatever it is that you're feeling really drawn to, that you really need to do, and you're having super doubts, like major doubts about like, oh my God, I can't do this. I'm going to be a failure. I don't have the right skills. I don't have this. I don't have that. You need to shut the fuck up. Sorry. You need to shut the fuck up and just go. Just do it. Take that trip. Go be with that person. Go do that project. Just do it, because that is what you're meant. That is what you yourself decided before you even came into this life that you needed to do. Again, you still have free will to make whatever choice it is you need and you want. But if your soul is calling you to do the thing, then just do the fucking thing, okay? Because you're not going to regret it. So yeah, we also have the card here, seek beauty. So yeah, you need to seek out the things that bring you joy in this life, the things that light you up, that you find beautiful, that sparks your own inner beauty. And, send out these wishes and these prayers out into the universe and do it with gratitude. Have gratitude for everything that you find beautiful in your life. Find one thing today that you find beautiful and that you're grateful for, and let the universe know that you are grateful for it and celebrate it, is what I'm getting here. We also have, let's see if I can say this. Please don't let me butcher these names. Lostri? New beginnings. Let's go ahead and see what her message is for you guys. So, with her here, she's card a 13. Hope and new life are blossoming everywhere in your life right now, and that is something to celebrate. The dramatic goddess it's Estre. Ostre. Sings to you and assures you that your intentions have lain dormant long enough. When she appears, bearing the fertile power behind the coming of the spring, you may feel a surge of energy to implement your new ideas. See, this spring is very important for you. Whenever spring happens for you next, whenever you're watching this video, you feel strong and capable of accomplishing so much at this time, as a sense of newness permeates your life. Fresh opportunities come out of nowhere and seemingly drop onto your lap. You feel a readiness as you truly are poised for success in whatever interests you. Allow for new experiences to be what they are by adapting beginner's mind. You remain open to what life has to offer and you will be so glad you did. Enjoy this wonderful time of new beginnings and welcome the gifts the goddess Ostre has in store just for you. So yeah, I feel like there's just, new beginnings here. You need to follow this path and celebrate it. Yeah, because you're being initiated. Rite of passage, crossing the threshold. This kind of gives me a little bit of tower-like vibes, and I was kind of getting that overall on your cards. It's not quite as dramatic as the tower, but again, it's that crossroads. It's like you can be initiated into this new life, this rite of passage for yourself and for your soul's journey if you choose to cross the threshold. It's all up to you. It is your choice. So you either take it or you leave it. So we also have here, what is this? Is that modify? Let's go ahead and see. I can't quite read that scroll right there. So let's see. This is card 20. Work on releasing your fears and learn to affirm the good in a situation. Positive emotions are linked to effort, focus, energy, and inspiration. Your emotions and actions influence your body. They can raise or lower your energy and impact your physical body and health. Positive thinking will enhance your energy. Fake it until you make it. That is, you may not feel happy or powerful, but act as if you are. When you make the adjustments and act as if you are happy, your mood will shift positively. Take steps to create positive change as you adjust to your new life. See, we have new life coming up twice here. Are you holding on to past situations and dwelling on them? Be willing to release the past and let yourself change your thinking. It is important to remember that your soul is having a physical experience. Your physical body is not your soul. Work to embrace this belief and it will transform your attitude toward many things in life. A maiden flies on the back of a Pegasus amidst birds and angels. It is believed that Pegasus came from Atlantis. He represents a time of new consciousness. The angels bring awareness to how your thinking influences your world and what you have no control of. If you are stuck when it comes to modifying your viewpoint, call on your guardian angels. Angels can help you find the positive in any situation. The group is moving into the dawn of a new day. Fine-tune your thoughts, quiet your mind, and listen to your intuition. The feathers and wings acknowledge you have the freedom to push through this period. Exactly. It's like the message just keeps reiterating. So ooh, we have a spicy card next. We have sexuality. So I actually want to look at what this card is because I've never pulled this card before. So I'm very curious about it. So sexuality. Let's see what it has to say. Let's see. Sexuality. Let me get some water real quick here. All right. So sexuality. Sexuality blossoms in an atmosphere of trust, intimacy, love, and friendship. The natural rhythms of sexuality are sadly misunderstood in our modern culture. All too often, we see that a person's natural sexuality is glamorized and exaggerated in order to lure an attractive partner. As a result, many people become entangled in relationships that have little more substance than sexual attraction. If there is no real connection between the two, then a sense of obligation or fear of losing what there is may be all that keeps them together. This situation is simply not good enough. Sexuality has its own beautiful rhythm if you are prepared to listen to it. A natural caution and healthy boundary or reserve will guide you when the time is right to connect yourself in sexual union with the person you are attracted to. Surprisingly, this time frame will often be around 1 month, time to know the person in some depth, rather than the whirlwind tumble into bed that's encouraged by Hollywood. Contrary to popular belief, sexuality does not automatically fade as the relationship continues. Imagine your sexual energy as a flower that is gradually opening, growing, blossoming, and coming into its full beauty. Sexuality blossoms in an atmosphere of trust, intimacy, love, and friendship, and will wither in an atmosphere of misunderstood feelings and needs. In an existing relationship, you are required to listen to your natural rhythms once more instead of allowing your routine to dictate your life. Take a second honeymoon and start afresh. Make time to connect in the mornings and afternoons rather than just after a long, busy day. Whether you are manifesting a partner or already with someone, you have drawn this card today because it's up to you to heed this call from your heart, body, and soul to give your sexuality the respect and attention it deserves. So, wow. That is a big message, and I feel like that's a really important message for a lot of people right now. It feels very much resonant to sort of collective situations that everybody's experiencing. So definitely, embrace more of your sexuality. I also feel like, sexuality is your right. It is something beautiful that is a part of you, and it's very connected to, again, this spring energy that I'm feeling off your cards here. So next up, we have courage. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. So when it comes to this new life you're about to embark on and this new path, you have to have courage. Again, you have to have courage to step through that threshold. No matter how scary, how much unknown territory it is again meant for you if you choose to take it. And you have to have the courage to take it. So our final card here is, how do I say this? I'm not even trying. I'm not even going to try. We're just going to read the card. Clearly, we have this image of an eagle here. So perception, seeing from a higher perspective, having clear focus is really going to be important here. So let's see with this card. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Especially with this card right here. Cultivate confidence in yourself. You have the inner spiritual power to deal wisely and effectively with any situation. Don't allow anyone to take advantage of your kind nature. Reflect upon what action feels best for you to take, and then follow through with decisiveness. Do not allow negativity to get a gripe in your life. Positive energy and outcomes are indicated. So again, there was another card here that mentioned, really seeing things from a positive perspective. If you believe that you're happy and you put that positive intention out there, then you will start to actually manifest it in your life and have it happen. Same with beauty, same with, good sexual unions with people that had that intimacy, with that connection. Again, embrace this new beginning, this new stability for yourself, this new branch on the tree is what I'm getting here. Accept the invitation to start this new process for yourself. So with that said, that is everything I'm seeing here in your cards. So if this resonated, please do leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you would like to help and support the channel in any way in its growth, please do consider checking out my Amazon wish list. Ko-fi, Patreon is in the works. And if you'd like to come join me on my Instagram to get updates on everything I'm doing, that would be awesome to see you guys over there. So with that said, if you'd ever like to book a private reading with me or me and my Pisces-Twin, that info is also in the description. So I will see you guys all in the next one. Alrighty, for those of you who picked pile 3 with the selenite piece, let's go ahead and jump into your cards. So instead of the tarot, I actually pulled the Lenormand deck, and oh boy, we have Crossroads. So clearly, you guys are at a major crossroad point in your life right now, and it's going to require you to really connect and follow your intuition. I feel like it's more than just a crossroad. There's so many different options and paths that you can take, and some of them are predestined for you. Some of them are choices you make, and the key here, though, is to follow your intuition. Even when you can't clearly see the way, your intuition won't lead you astray because your soul knows what is right for you, what you wanted to do in this life. So you need to follow that instinct to help you get through this. I'm getting the sense of a lot of confusion. So let's go ahead and see what we have next. We have the hummingbird here. So with the hummingbird, its message to you all is, this is air element. So again, this has a lot to do with your thinking, with your mind, what it is you believe, how it is you communicate. So with the hummingbird, Positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to these sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird, and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. So I feel like some of you are maybe even questioning your beliefs right now, your religion, and because there's so many different options when it comes to that. It's like you're almost confused about what to believe anymore. Because maybe you've experienced some very weird phenomenon, and it's like, you just don't understand, and you're trying to find answers. So when the hummingbird is in balance, it's smart, curious, and loves to learn. When out of balance, pushy, insistent, and sharp. How to bring it into balance is to take a class. So maybe that's going to help. Maybe for some of you, this is even like confusion about what it is you're supposed to do with your life. Maybe some of you are younger, you're about to start college, or you're in college, and you're trying to figure out like your major. Or some of you are wanting to change your career. Or you're at this point where it's like, what are you supposed to do? Well, maybe start with just taking a class in something you're interested in and see you have a calling for it. See if it really lights you up, if it gives you that nourishment. So a good crystal for you guys to use who picked this pile, we have, oh boy, how do we say, Muscovite? Who needs it? The pragmatic, empirical, and responsible. Anyone who has ever asked themselves, how did I not see that coming? Where to put it? Against your forehead while peering into the future. When to use it. When I want to believe is your MO. When you feel like you've been missing the signs. When you have a problem logic won't solve. When you've blown the lid off with too much meditation, micro dosing, or Moldavite and need to get a grip. Develop your foresight. So it might be useful for you guys to go back and watch the third eye video as well. But yeah, I feel like it's like you guys are getting kind of like confused. It's like your belief is being confused. It's like you're looking for all these signs. You see all these signs and synchronicities, but you're like, but what is this pointing me towards? You're like just so confused and overwhelmed by everything, and you just don't know how to read anything. It's like you need to get grounded here, I feel like. So let's see what else we have. And we got 2 of these cards. How interesting. So we have Lost Lands, Soul Memories and Gifts. You've done this before. We also have We Are the Hathors. Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. So clearly what I'm getting off this right off the bat is that you have definitely lived multiple lifetimes. You have been reborn and reincarnated multiple times. And so you have a lot of soul memories and you have a lot of gifts and talents, and you've done all of this before. It's almost like your spirit guides and your higher self is kind of just looking at you right now in this confused crossroads state, like, I'm just going to say it, like, come on, bitch. It's like, you've done this all before. You know how to get yourself out of this. You know how to find the answers because the answers are within you. You have these gifts. You have these memories. You just need to tap into them. Again, you got confused and kind of off your path. You need to give yourself some deep, loving care. You need to kind of rebirth yourself in a sense, kind of go back and mother yourself a little bit and get connected back to source so that you can tap into your source and your cosmic kind of Akashic memories here. So yeah, and it's going to help to empower you here. You're going to be empowered to understand what it is you want and you need right now in this life and to really go after that. Because again, you've already learned a lot of lessons. So there's a lot of lessons you don't really need to repeat. And I feel like maybe you're kind of in a situation where you are repeating the same lessons over and over again. And it's like, you've already done this before. It's like, you know better now. You should know better now. So we also have, Revelation. I wonder if they have pronunciations in the back of this book anywhere. No, I wish they did. But anyway, this is card 28. So with her here. There are moments when the synchronicity brings all the elements together for a flash of insight to rise up in you in a glorious epiphany. Whatever was not clear becomes crystalline in an instant. It's as if you are able to simultaneously perceive every facet in a diamond. You know without a doubt that you are on the right track as deep understanding sinks into your very soul. In this moment, change and transformation takes place, and a transcendent moment is offered to you as an extraordinary gift. Now is one of those times. The Chinese goddess, is it Lazy? Mother of lightning brings, and look at the lightning in her hair right here, so that's super connected, brings revelations into your life with a flash. She gifts you this as a result of all the hard work you have put into dismantling your old self and making a space for who you want to become. This is a very auspicious time. So yeah, I feel like you are going to get an epiphany, because all these synchronicities and signs are going to finally line up, and it's just going to dawn on you, and it's going to awaken you. So we have energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. This is going to set you off on an awakening process, and it's going to really empower you through it. So again, right now, it's really, really important that you work more on your spiritual self and your spiritual practice. So finding that spiritual practice that really aligns with you. So we have forward movement. So with this card is card 45. Nothing ever stays the same. Life is a constant state of change. This is an undeniable law of nature. You may feel you're in the middle of challenging circumstances. Take heart and trust things are already changing for the better. Things are moving, even though you cannot see it happening. Change comes in many ways. Some changes are quick, while others are gradual. Once you agree to change and give up your resolve to resist, you can access whatever is heading your way. The change that is coming into your life may concern your health. It may herald a change in a relationship. It could be something else entirely. However it manifests, there is positive energy in this change. It's going to take place. You're being asked to trust and keep your heart open to whatever comes your way. Butterflies tow a fairy sitting on a rose carriage. The rose indicates balance and faith. The butterfly signified change, but also grace and a soul connection. The fairy is being moved over a beautiful landscape. The various hues in this artwork represents different chakras. Hey! The purple represents the crown chakra, which, yes, the purple does represent the crown chakra, as well as, again, the white and the gold, like we mentioned earlier in the video. Blue is associated with the throat chakra. Pink is connected to the ear chakra. Yellow relates to the solar plexus. If your eye is drawn to a specific color, it may indicate a chakra that needs balancing. Ultimately, the place you are moving toward is better than the place you are currently in. So yeah, obviously, if there's a specific color that you are attracted to, maybe go back and watch my video on that specific chakra pick a card situation here, because there might be another message there to help you with this. We also have here serendipity. So with this serendipity card, I'm dropping things. No. Let's see, serendipity. Where is this card? All right, I've never pulled that card either. Trust that your journey is unfolding naturally and gracefully. So again, it's like, how often have you wondered when? Uncertainty and waiting for your dreams to come true can be frustrating. So this is about timing is a key element of life, whether you are longing to meet your beloved or craving a renewal of your current connection. So again, divine timing and the serendipity give you time to consider, reconsider, refine, and adjust. Then they add a dash of magic, so there is an element of the unexpected too. Life wasn't meant to be predictable, and your future is not set in stone. So learn to go with the flow and allow your fascinating journey to unfold gracefully. So again, everything is unfolding as it should. The signs, the synchronicities, they're all pointing you that, hey, this is going to happen. I just saw 10-10, so maybe for some of you, that's a synchronicity. We also have study here. So yeah, what was I talking about? The hummingbird said, take a class. So yeah, let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. So some of you, maybe you are studying right now, you're in school, or maybe this is a message that you guys need to study up more on what interests you, more on what your spiritual path really is. Whatever this is in regards to this new change for yourself. Study more up on it. So we also have here the spirit owl of 852 hertz. So definitely search online, go find some meditation music that is at 852 hertz, because that might be very significant for you in your study process. Maybe listen to that while you study or you read or whatnot. So let's go ahead and see what the message is here of this owl spirit. This is card 20. Wait a second. Didn't you have another card that was a card 20? Or maybe that was a different pile. Okay, anyway. So with this, card 20. Recalibration to a higher order of divine purpose is in progress. It's not always a smooth ride, but it is safe to be fearless as you gently hold space for new ways of thinking, living, and seeing to emerge. You are encouraged to let go of the opinions and belief systems that cannot support you in higher frequency states. You shall soon recognize a truth that cuts through confusion and frees you to proceed with love, peace, and higher understanding. Exactly. This epiphany is going to occur. And again, I feel like so much of this has to do with your belief. Whatever you spiritually believe in, religiously believe in, I feel like there's going to be a major shift and change there, because you're going to experience something that is going to shift and change your beliefs, or you already did, and that's why you're confused. So with that said, that is everything I'm seeing here in these cards. So if this resonated, please do leave a like on this video, comment down below, subscribe. And if you'd like to help and support the channel anyway, there's going to be links to my Amazon, my Ko-fi, Patreon is in the works. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram to see what I'm up to, or talk to me or anything, that is the best way to do that. And if you'd ever like to book a private reading with me, or me and my Pisces-Twin, that info is also in the description. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. All right, for those of you who picked the fourth and final pile with the Howlite piece, let's jump into your cards here. So for this particular group, I did not pull the tarot, but instead I pulled the Lenormand cards. So let's see what we have. So we have dog. So this is a lot to do with loyalty, fidelity, friendship, support. So there's definitely somebody around you who is going to be extremely a loyal support system. We also have book here. So some of you are studying up more. You're learning more about a certain situation. I also feel like some of you maybe are even writing, or you're just reading more. I feel like there's going to be signs and synchronicities that are going to help you. It's also crazy that both of these are 10s, if you notice that. So there's something significant about the number 10 for you, or the number 1. We also have here the Lion. So with the Lion card, let's see what its message is for you all. So the Lion, of course, is a fire element here. So this is about passion, creativity, your own power, your personal power. And the Lion is about patient, regal, a complete master. You guys are working to become a complete master in whatever it is you're doing. The Lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of the self-transformation. A Lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the Lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistake the Lion as hard to access or aloof. Yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy on resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. When in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn, too serious. To bring into balance, daily meditation and friendship. Yeah, friendship is super important here, especially with the dog. You guys are looking for more loyal friendships, somebody to be a companion to you, to help you through this process and help you in this part of your journey. Like, I feel like you guys do have a very strong leadership quality about you, and you're very good at kind of your own independence, or maybe you need to work more on your independence, however it resonates. But I feel more so like you guys are already pretty confident in your independence. But right now it's more kind of about welcoming somebody else to share that with you. Learning more from another person as well, and how that makes you grow. So for you guys, your crystal here is amber. So who needs it? Tree people, old souls, anyone gearing up for a long dark winter. Where to put it? Any room you want to convert into a sunroom. When to use it? When you need a metaphysical hug from the universe. Call on Amber's cuddle electric blanket vibes and cozy up. Recharge your good vibes. So yeah, I'm getting the sense of you guys are a group who maybe have been working very hard at something, and it's time to kind of bring some lightness back into things, to find some joy, to find some companionship, some fun. So let's see what else we have. Cracked open. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and look at this card because that's kind of something different. Cracked open. So maybe some of you have gone through a situation where you were cracked open and kind of you hit your rock bottom, but you built yourself up from that point. And now you're in a better state. That's just what I'm getting. I'm not getting like this has happened recently or this is going to happen. I feel like this is something you've already experienced and you learned from it. So let's see. Don't let the weight and destiny of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more to home, into your body. At the center front of your life, it's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds, and in ways we could only dream were possible. But first, they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains, and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, and your hurt happened for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. So, wow. I feel like that is something you guys have already experienced. And maybe you've already learned this lesson and realized just how important this whole process was to what it is you're moving towards now. So yeah, we have the renewal here of peace. So again, taking a moment out to just relax a little bit more, to get quiet, get more sleep, take a vacation, just something like a small little break for yourself so that you can get grounded again and just breathe a little bit more. Yeah, because we also have here, okay, so we have Uzumi with humor, and then we have Mary with miracles in the reverse. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here with these two cards. I'm very curious. So we have card 49 with the humor. So let's see. So when the Japanese goddess of laughter and mirth, Uzumi, enters your day, be playful and cultivate good-natured humor. Laughter is the best medicine and exceptionally healing at this time. Keep your focus on fun and positivity and see the humor if you can. Life is not meant to be all work and no play, all focus and no release. Humor fosters resilience and lightheartedness, alleviates emotional pain, giving a much-needed break from the burdens and speed of life. Now is the time for you to be silly, laugh more, even take up laughing yoga. Yes, the world is serious, and your dreams and desires are too, but the joyful goddess Uzumi reminds you to enjoy your life and have fun. So yeah, you guys definitely need to have more fun. So then with Mary in the reverse, have you stopped believing in miracles? Do you think they are only for others or doubting their existence? Could it be you've been reading and watching the news too often and so finding yourself feeling powerless and despondent? Or has the dry spell of your life gone on so long you even stopped looking for water? Have no fear, for the goddess Mary, Mother of Miracles, has a message for you. This is all about your mindset. This moment is an opportunity to turn things around and begin with your thinking. What if you remember that your repeated thoughts, feelings, and beliefs call the world into form? What if you really committed to your co-creative partnership with the divine and from there chose another way to experience your life? You have the power of Mary, the Mother of Miracles, running through your veins. She did not need the seed of man from outside her to give birth to a miracle. In the same way, you don't need your outer world to change first. You don't need someone to rescue you, love you, or take you away. You are the one you've been waiting for. You need only choose how you will respond to your current reality and focus on a day at a time in service to the miracle of life. What is for you has its own divine timetable. Your alignment task is to remember that. So wow. Everything has divine timing, so you can't rush it. Yeah, oh my fucking God. I can't believe it. with just reading that card. And then we have this card right here that says cracked open. We have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. This is literally reiterating the same exact message, and also the message of Mary here. So I don't even need to go in depth with this card, because literally you are being cracked open right now, or you have recently been cracked open. And again, you have to remind yourself it's happening for you, not to you. You were meant to go through this, and you need to look at it with more humor, because you learned something valuable from it. I feel like you will look back on whatever it is, whatever stage you are in this cracking open process is. You're just going to look back on it and kind of laugh at your own silliness and worrying about it. Yeah, we also, look, we have renewal of peace, and now we have replenish. This is just fucking crazy. So let's see with this particular card. This is card 31. So with it, it's not possible to be happy at your best all the time. Having depleted energy or off days is a natural part of everyday life. However, it is how you manage those times when you are especially low that is important. It is imperative to take care of your emotional energy just as you take care of your physical well-being. This means addressing depression, fear, mood swings, anger, or feeling drained of energy. Have strategies for coping and replenishing yourself, such as an exercise program. Identify ways of regrouping and gaining control of your energy. There are benefits to scheduling a day each month that is just for you. This day can be whatever you would like it to be. Sleep in, watch a favorite movie while enjoying a favorite treat. Make a dinner date with a friend, or just catch up for a chat. Doing something that makes you feel good will help revitalize your energy. When you're in a healthy process, depression can be a challenge. When you're in a healing process, depression can be a challenge. Make sure you take steps to address depression early on. Talk to people about how you are feeling, and if you need, get help organizing time for something you enjoy. A beautiful woman unwinds in satin sheets while a bustle of activity goes on around her. Take care of yourself. It is up to you to replenish your energy. The color lilac represents the future, your imagination, and your dreams. Lilac is grounding. It also inspires and enhances psychic ability and spiritual alignment. You are resilient. You will overcome anything that comes your way. A difficult period is diminishing and moving into your past. So there's your positive pep talk. We also have, look at this, the silver waterfall. Literally, it's going to say the same thing. It's about rejuvenation. It's about cleansing and healing. I'm telling you, I'm already calling it. I've never pulled this card before, but I'm like pretty sure that's what this is going to say. So let's see. Silver waterfall. Stay balanced, healthy, and happy by raising your own vibration. Many people feel that they are always picking up on other people's negative energy and want to know how to protect themselves from this unpleasantness. They perceive the negativity to be out there and believe that if they could shield themselves from it, they would feel better. The truth is that we all carry negative and positive energies, and we all have times in our lives when we feel low. To feel truly lovable and abundant, you need to be able to engage with whoever and whatever comes to you without feeling like you need some form of defense. Not only does your aura or personal energy field experience the highs and lows of everything that's going on around you, so does your nervous system and all the cells of your body. You are like a finely tuned instrument that is constantly testing the atmosphere for anything unusual, unfamiliar, or threatening. It is all out there. By barricading yourself against the world is not the solution. The best way to stay balanced and healthy is in a busy world is to raise your own vibration in as many ways as possible. This means eating nutritious food, looking after your body with rest and exercise, feeding your mind with uplifting material like beautiful music, books, and movies, and regular contact with nature, and cleansing yourself at the end of each day. This is done not to protect you from anything negative, but as the angels prefer to describe it, to release anything that doesn't belong to you and anything you don't need anymore. This can also be done by following the process called the silver waterfall on the next page. It's the most beneficial at the end of the day, so you don't go to bed without more than you need. So, silver waterfall. Let's see what this is about. So, the silver waterfall. Sit or stand comfortably wherever you can have a private moment. Now imagine yourself standing under a glorious waterfall of silver energy and light. Let your imagination flow too. Picture a wonderful scene in a rainforest with a silver waterfall pouring out of the sky. Feel the shimmering energy flowing through and over you, washing away energy that you don't need anymore or that doesn't belong to you. Feel it or visualize it draining away into the floor and being absorbed by Mother Earth. Let the silver waterfall flow for as long as you need it to, picturing as much or as little detail as you like of the energy flowing through your aura, your hair, and every cell of your body. Let it all drain away. Now feel refreshed light and feel the refreshed light and energy that is all through and around you, tingling and sparkling. So there you go. So that is a really important process for literally you guys to do right now. So, oh, and look at this. You guys got a second card. I didn't even pay attention. We have the Divine Feminine. So yeah, you guys, not only do you need to do this, this silver waterfall cleansing regularly, replenish yourself, but you need to connect to your Divine Feminine is the fundamental form of abundance. So yeah, the Divine Feminine is the vital force from which all other life emerges, and it works towards a win-win outcome in every situation for the good of all involved. All things creative, sensual, and nurturing belong in the feminine realm, so indulge that with awareness as a way of expressing your delight. Make a commitment to listen to, trust, and act upon your intuition more today and every day. You have drawn this card today because your heart and intuition are calling out to you, urging you to trust your feminine energy more and more. Take a few minutes to complete the exercise below, reintegrating your Divine Feminine, and then take steps to acknowledge this power within you. So again, we have more steps for you guys to do. So also, I just want to mention, regardless if you're male or female, you have Divine Feminine energy within you, just like you have positive and negative energy. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and show the process for the integrating your Divine Feminine on screen so that you guys can take notes and you guys can do this yourself in your own time. So there's steps 1 through 3. And then over here on the other page, we have steps 4 through 8. So again, pause this, take a screenshot, write it down, whatever you need to do if you want to go through and do this process. So with that said, our last 2 cards, we have Destiny. All that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. So again, trusting your own, your destined plan here. It's like, again, you're meant to go through these cracked open moments to teach you something and to be shown something that you need to know to help you grow to that next level. And then we also have Perfume of Sophia. So very curious to see what this is. This is card 12. And with it, says, you will be able to sense the best timing and approach to take. To create space for healing and resolution, connect to your body and ground yourself in the here and now with body-friendly practices. You will find your way intuitively and instinctively, even though confusing circumstances where one moment you're sure the answer is no, and the next moment you're sure it is yes. Give up trying to figure the answer out right now and remain open with positive but relaxed expectation that clarity shall emerge spontaneously according to divine timing. So again, everything has its divine timing on your road in your destiny. So, I'm going to read the healing process for this card. What can you do to connect to your body, feel good, and ground and focus your energies in the here and now? Some examples might be walking in nature, doing some stretches or a full yoga practice, meditating or breathing, and relaxation techniques. When can you do that for yourself? Make a plan to do it and stick to it. So again, even just starting with one day out of the whole month, out of generally 30 days, pick one day. You can take one day to do this for yourself, okay? If there's something constructive that you can do right now, such as some deep centered breath awareness or other form of meditation or conscious movement, do that now. This is your healing process. Exactly. It's just reiterating everything. So, that is everything I'm seeing here for this pile. So if this resonated, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about it. Make sure to subscribe and like if you want to see more videos, and turn on that bell notification. And if you'd like to help and support the channel anyway, there's going to be links to my Amazon wishlist, my Ko-fi, Patreon is in the works. And if you'd like to come over and check out my Instagram, follow me there, talk to me there, all that good stuff, that is also in the description, as well as information about how to book a private reading with me or me and my Pisces twins. So with that said, that was this series. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.